What's up, guys? It's Caliber here.
And I'm Muda.
And, well, Alright, I've been drinking again. I drink tonight because I obviously have liquor. I don't drink. You can ask Motor over here. I don't drink every day throughout the week. Uh, Most of the time, it's usually one day out of the week, but today I was like, alright, I have fucking Jaeger. He still has some fucking rum, so we're gonna do this shit. But, I got a little update for you guys. I actually rebuilt this guy. This is the Cloud Champ RDA, and the reason why I rebuilt it is because I noticed the resistance rose a little bit. It rose to like zero point 0.4, which was one of the reasons why I had to swap out my battery a lot sooner. But I rebuilt this with a 4 wrap, still using 26 gauge Canthal. 26 gauge Canthal. It's a dual coil 26 gauge Canthal 4 wrap around 3mm bit, coming in at 0.36. So with this build, it requires 3.4 volts, so I can vape on it just a hair longer than the 0.38 or the 0.4 because it rose. But putting out some nice clouds. I'm going to say this. If you use thinner wire and less wraps, so I'd say probably the thinnest you really want to use is 26. You can go 28, but I at this point in time I used to prefer 22 gauge Canthal, and I still prefer it for regulated because it can take some fucking power. But for now mechanicals I prefer 26. I might try and get into 24 and see how that works. I'll just have to see. But as far as that goes, 26 gauge, 4 wrap around a 3mm bit. If you want to keep within your continuous discharge rating, 26 gauge Canthal is the way to go. You build between like a 0.3 and a 0.4. On this battery, I'm drawing around. Well, let's go ahead and see what I'm drawing. I like to do a little research. I thought my coils were uneven, but they're actually not. I thought one had one extra wrap, but it doesn't. So we'll go to Ohm's law. 0.36, 4.2 volts. I'm still actually I'm drawing 11.67 amps at 49 watts, which if I have to say so myself, compared to the 5 wrap that I did that came in at 0.38, even where let's see where the battery's sitting. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, real quick update. I fucking love copper. Copper cools down. Why did I take the button out? Alright, we'll fix that here in a second. So I love copper. It cools down like really quick. My RDA puts off a lot of heat even with a 0.36 ohm build because I continuously chain vape it, and with that stainless steel, it gets kind of toasty. All right, so we're sitting at 3.6 volts, which was where with the previous build, which is where the where my cutoff actually was 3.6 volts. All right, that's on. Always double check your insulator wraps or your wraps, and well, obviously, and your insulator. That's a little tip. If you're wondering why there's so many videos coming out from this fucking channel, is because I've been slacking hard, literally fucking hard. All right, so Tug Life 0.36 at 3.6 volts. What wattage are you vaping at? It's weird asking you that because I'm used to people that have mechs.
97 is what I'm about.
All right, we're gonna have a little competition here. Obviously, I know this is not fair. I'm using a mechanical mod. What are you using? An RDA, or are you using your tank? Oh, Rebel Recoil. All right. So he's vaping at 97 watts. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
And keep in mind, if we go back to the Ohm's law calculator, this build at 3.36 ohms at 4.2 volts, drawing 11.6 amps, which is 49 watts. So theoretically, I'm running considerably less wattage than him, and yet yeah. What would you say? My clouds are just a tad bit bigger?
Yeah, that'll do.
And this just goes to show, because we look at this again. Again, he's at 90-something watts. On this tank, I am pushing her at 51 watts. And that's not nearly maxing out the coil. This coil, I think, can go up to like 60 watts. But I don't like it overly hot vape. Now, if you look... God. Alright. A flavor on that tank. I can't wait to do a fucking review on it. This is going to be sweet because I'm really loving this tank. He will tell you I am really loving this tank, but that's not for today. I just want to show you guys that I updated the build. This vape's, it's a lot, like, even with wide open airflow, the 0.36. It's not as warm as 0.16, but it's warmer than 0.38 or 0.4 once my resistance jumps. I actually didn't know coils could do that. I've never experienced that. Have you ever experienced a resistant rise over time?
Over time, slightly.
Yeah, I never experienced it. Like, we take a look at something like this guy right here. There's no battery in here. Come on.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, there we go. So we throw this on top of the Voopoo V-Mate, which, the Voopoo V-Mate's actually a really accurate mod. Yeah, I'll pick that up afterwards. Alright, so this is reading 0.16, and I've had this build in this RDA for over a year. And I did use it quite a bit. But, I guess that's just what happens with thinner wire. That's only my guess. Because 22 gauge Canthal is pretty stable. 22 gauge Nichrome is pretty stable, but that's one thing I've noticed using the 26 gauge Canthal, is it's not that stable when it comes to resistance. Over time, it'll rise. But, that's pretty much it. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to be alerted when we upload new videos. Anyways, guys, this is Motor and Caliber signing out.
Alright.